There's been a 3,000% increase in the seizure of fentanyl pills here in Arizona over the past 2 years. That's according to the Drug Enforcement Administration. Here in Arizona, the seizure of fentanyl powder is also up to 2,000%. I spoke with the Department of Public Safety and special agent in charge of the DEA about the rise of this deadly drug. The Interior Department seized 9,000 fentanyl pills on Gila River Indian Community during a week-long operation in May.
2 milligrams of fentanyl, just so people understand, it can actually be deadly. Some of our seizures have enough fentanyl in them to kill 500,000, 1 million people if taken in that small dosage.
The DEA sees small quantities of fentanyl come through the mail from China, but bulk amounts are now coming from Mexico. For some addicted to opioids, they have built up a tolerance to fentanyl, but to the average person, it takes 2 milligrams, the amount of 2 grains of salt, to be lethal.
Saw that we had an appetite for the fentanyl, and so they do what they always do. They develop the means to mass produce it.
To tap into the American opioid epidemic, cartels are starting to make fentanyl in pill form.
Because some people are more comfortable with taking pills as opposed to injecting. And they're used to the pills, and we're so addicted to the prescription opioids that they create these counterfeit pills that look like OxyContins or they look like Hydros, and they ship them across so that people are more comfortable taking it.
For law enforcement, drug seizures are more dangerous than ever. Fentanyl in powder form, if inhaled or touched, can be deadly.
Traffic stop. It's become so dangerous and so common that we can't even handle it. We're not allowed to touch it. We've had to put policies in place to keep troopers from any type of white powder or anything like that from touching that, because we just don't know what it is until it's tested. On top of that, actually our canines now are also in danger, our dogs. So not only the handlers, but the dogs themselves, and our handlers have now been trained and now use Narcan for their dogs in case of accidental overdoses.
Special Agent Coleman says Arizona is the trendsetter for drug trafficking.
If you want to see what's going to happen in the rest of the country, watch what happens in Arizona first.
Now, overdoses from fentanyl are on the rise. Deaths doubled from 2016 to 2017 nationally, reaching more than 20,000 according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.